Hey guys, Sliger0 JPS here, and yeah, here we are back again looking at Wing Zero EW. Like I mentioned before, I had a thing I was waiting for, which was the LED set, and I kind of wish I bought a second one so one can stay normal without it, the other one can have it. But it's neither here nor there. It's not much work to do with this one. The only thing I had to do was all the stickers for the head. I had to remove them. And that's it. There's no drilling or anything involved. It's basically remove the stickers from the head, take off the sides and the top of the head, and remove the V-fin. And basically you're going to plug one LED into the left side of the face, put the middle part back on, and then you snap it back together. There's one here in the chest. There's LEDs in the shoulders. There's some on the wings. And there's some in the knees. So like when I turn on the lights, which this is USB powered by the way. So I could either, there is a little extra piece it came with for this, so I don't have, which requires 3 AAA batteries, which is this little thing here. So if I had 3 AAA batteries, I could have just, which I don't sadly, I could have plugged the USB into this and just turn on the switch. But anything that's like I can use this USB powered is good enough. And so where I got this is called the Dobigen light kit for Gundam Model Kits. This is the LED lightning set for Gundam Wing Zero version EW. It doesn't say version Kotoki, but we all know this is the version Kotoki. They also have done the Proto Zero, and they got the Kyrios as well. So just so you can see this is the website, and I got this off of Amazon. So like if you was looking on Amazon, yeah, that's the price I paid, $31.50. They say free, for me it's free delivery, but basically I ordered this roughly like 2-3 weeks ago and they got here. So yeah, what you can see is basically there's lights that goes all over in the body. You got the wings, the back wings, the knees, the body, the head. So think of it something like that. The only thing I wish it did have was the arms, but you can't argue or debate that. I forgot where I saw the rest of them. I think it was here when I clicked it, and here you can see they have more. They got the Kyrios as well as Proto Zero. So if you want to get those, I would suggest them. Because like Kyrios would be like his head, the torso, his head, the torso, which would be really amazing. I'm thinking about buying that next time. And the legs. And the arms. And Proto Zero, it's basically his shoulders, the body, the head. I want to say his ankles, but I could be wrong. No, it's not the ankle. So basically, oh, it's his arms. So we got like the head, the torso, and the arms, and the shoulders. Oh, and his wings too. So like I said, they made 3 of these so far, and this is shipping from China, so just be mindful that it's going to take a while. And what this requires you to do is basically you're going to end up you can tell that the LED effect is pretty nice too, just from the look of it. But what you're going to end up doing is with this, and I already know what this means. Any stickers in the spot where they're going to use a LED for, you have to remove them. That's basically the sum up of everything. You just remove the the stickers from there, and basically that's it. But that's enough chatter about that. So let me find one of my USB ports I have. we'll just plug this into the PS4 for now. No, it's not lopsided. It's just the camera is kind of. Well, maybe he is lopsided, or I think it's just the camera angle just shows him lopsided. And there you go. Kind of bright and crazy, but yeah. I removed all the stickers from him, and basically he lights up like a charm. And you can see the knee one is the one that's weird because you can actually see it in there. So it's like one of those things where it's like, it's better off, you know, kind of covering them up, even though these kind of don't sit in there in the back like they should. So it is weird because there's enough of a cavity gap in the knee to, you know, I'm trying to remove some of that glare and light off of it, but there, like, there's enough of a cavity gap in there so you can put an LED, which is funny. The shoulders have 2 in them. There's like one for the opening sections, like one in the front and one in the back. I don't want to open up this one because this one's going to kind of slide out. There's some for the back wing, but this one of the wires broke, I realized right when I was ready to record this. But you can see it on the other one. The chest one here is just basically stuck right up here on the top, so it just kind of angles down. And the head is just one that's kind of just shooting up and around. So if you've done the Master Grade Extreme, like Unicorn Gundam, this is somewhat similar to that, except this is more exposed. And when you look around the back, you can see all the wires here. Just I had to use this so it looks neater. I should have just rerouted the wires so it'll look better down here on this thing. But yeah, everything is said. It doesn't hinder his mobility too much. I mean, he can still get around because the way the wires are run, there's one here. You have to remove the front leg for the legs until you remove the front leg cover. Well, actually, before that, what they tell you to do in the instructions, because they do send you the instructions, they, let me unplug them. They tell you to, remove the head, remove the wings. I removed the backpack off to make it easier on myself, but you're supposed to remove the head, remove the wings, the sections, not off the backpack, but the sections, and disconnect the legs. The waist can stay connected to the body. And what you end up doing is, with the head, like I said, you take the head apart, and basically you take off the sides, the top, and the V-fin, and then you separate the face from one of the sides of the head, put the LED in there, and re-put the head back together like normal. That section is done. The shoulders, yes, because there's one in each shoulder. You just taking off this top part where the blue and yellow part is, and then you put an LED in there, which is going to be bright enough to kind of shine through underneath. The torso one is basically this little top piece here above the centerpiece. You can kind of see it there. You just stick an LED there and then run this behind there. The wings, for the big pieces where the beam sabers are, you just split these open and run the LED inside and around the part here where they bend at on this hinge. You run an LED strip right through there, close it back up. These front wings is a complicated thing because you kind of have to take, you start from one end to work around. Like, you have to remove this cover, stick the LED on it, then run it around to this side to stick the LED here, and then you just run it behind. And then there's the legs, which you basically remove the front cover off, and It's weird because, and this is the funny part, because how this knee is, you take it, you place it in here, run it past the knee up through and up into the leg, then sandwich that wire into the leg and then have that hanging off around. It's weird. If you order this and you get this version, the instructions do explain it with picture by picture. But yeah, that's basically this lighting set for Wing Zero. It looks amazing, and I'm gonna have it displayed like this in my room with all my other models. Is it worth the $30 I spent? $31 I spent? In my opinion, to me, yes, I like it. The light is a bit over glaring, but hey, I'm not complaining. It looks freaking amazing. And sadly though, just like the head showed in the pictures, you can see that the head actually does the green does show through the head and it like cracks, so that's to be expected. And sadly, because this is like other master cars that had heads light up, it's just like a big green visor light up there. So unless you have something like unless you paint around the eyes, which I should have done, it won't cover a lot of that excessive green. But hey, who can complain when you got light up head, torso, shoulders, wings, and legs, and whatever else? Overall, it's not something I could complain about. And actually, I do like it. Glad I paid for it. I might buy the other two and do the same thing to them. But this also means that if I do, I might have to rearrange my shelf to make room for all of them, so each of them can be, have their USB power light going. Because in most cases, this still is better than using LEDs, like the normal LEDs we use for like the 00 kits or whatever, and like the perfect grades. This feels a lot better. And I just noticed because of this torso one, even though it's only here on the outside at the top, it shines bright enough to actually make the entire center glow. Which is weird. I can't get it a good focus because it's just so bright. But that entire chest, from what I'm seeing, and this camera's just getting that crazy focus on it. Even though the light is at the top, it illuminates that entire center section really well. And just so we can say I did this, and I don't want to do this one, but yeah. This LED was supposed to be moved here. That LED that's there, it was supposed to move with the wing, but it doesn't. So yeah, and I'm afraid to try the other side. Okay, yeah. The other side is doing great. Okay, the other side did it right. But I also think I might have put the LED in backwards. The LED shining inwards is supposed to be shining through the plastic. Oh well. I won't complain. It's whatever. But yeah, that's the LED set. I rambled on enough. I'll see you guys next time. I won't be doing no Gundam reviews or anything for a while because there's nothing new I want to get. Or the next I do want to get won't come out until like December, which is the Verge show Nautilus. So we'll wait till then for that one, or maybe after. So till then, take care and peace.